G'day, I'm Jack, I'm type 1 diabetic, and today is March the 3rd. We are off to network with other diabetics, and we've picked up one already. Meet George.
I'm a diabetic too.
What? You're a type 2?
I'm type 1 diabetic as well.
George is my sister. You may know her from such films as This and This. I'll put little links up there.
This and this. What about me?
Oh, and here's my type 3.
I'm a type 3.
Anyway, really excited. No idea who's going to be rocking up today. It's, I guess, a joint effort run between myself and Justine. So we connected over Instagram and both decided to run an event, meet up for lunch at Lentil is Anything. Georgia, have you been to Lentil is Anything?
No, I have not.
Haven't you? Have you been to Abbott's Helmet?
Maybe, I don't know.
She's in for a treat. G'day, I'm Jack and I'm a type 1 diabetic, and I'm a big believer that success in life comes down to who you know, not what you know. But don't get me wrong, education and self-reflection are vital for growth, but there are some shortcuts in life, and one of them is learning through shared experience. What does this have to do with diabetes? Type 1 is an isolating condition. There can be no visual evidence. I mean, I look like a typical normal guy, at least I think so. Because there is no exterior signs that we're suffering from this condition, this can lead to managing our condition behind closed doors so no one else is aware. Even when we do share this with all our colleagues and friends, the majority of the population don't fully understand what it is to be a type 1 diabetic. The struggles between insulin and glucose. Some type 1 diabetics, especially the newly diagnosed, will find themselves alienated, and they've got no one to relate to. This can have a big role in their psychology and how they view themselves. Anyway, a couple of months ago, Justine, also known as the Healthy Diabetic AU on Instagram, she tagged me in a post sharing that she wanted to create a Melbourne type 1 diabetic meetup. And it just so happened I've been thinking about this since Christmas. When I saw Justine's post, I reached out to her. And long story short, we teamed up and promoted the event on our social media channels in the hope that we would attract some type 1 diabetics in Melbourne. Annie, Georgia and I arrived 15 minutes early at Lentil is Anything. The sun was shining, it was actually a really hot day. We connected a couple of tables up. I bumped into Justine around the front, and there we waited, hoping someone would show up. You've probably seen a bit of the footage before. Yes, it turned out to be a fantastic day. Each and every person was super friendly, and the conversation just seemed to flow. From hypo stories to management systems, work-life balance, and dreams and ambitions. Determined to not let this day be a one-hit wonder, I put it out to the group that we need to name it. We need to name this team, this Melbourne diabetic team of awesome individuals. And within minutes, one of the youngest at the table, Alex, came up with the name that unanimously won. Not that it was a competition, but he came up with the name the DIAvengers. It's pretty topical, eh? I love the name. I think it's great. I am a big Marvel fan, so yeah. It was so great to get so many new perceptions about the condition that plagues our lives. So many different management systems, people using different devices, different ways they want to take their insulin, different activities, different careers, different struggles. It was really good to get a grand context, I guess, of varied people's lives having the condition and connecting with them all. I really do hope to catch up with them again soon. Even if type 1 diabetes can isolate us as individuals, it can also be the thing that unites us. So I put it out to you guys again, get connected with local type 1 diabetics. It seems to be a running theme on my channel. I think it's really important. We all got so much out of it. If you're a Melbourne-based diabetic and you want to join the DIAvengers, please do. I would love to hear if you guys wanted to do this too. I'm probably going to come up with a logo, but this can be adopted in any city or town. So the DIAvengers of Sydney, the DIAvengers of New York. Yeah, I mean, we could have like this giant network of diabetic connections of all ages, and trying to open doors to opportunities and adventures, and this could be big. Let me know in the comments if you think I am just going over the top over this one quick meetup. Get connected, reach out. The DIAvengers on Instagram, also reach out to me on Jackabetic on Instagram. Leave comments, like, subscribes. I love you guys, and I'll check in soon. Flinders Island video, I just haven't had time to do it, but I'm working on it. Anyway, till next time. Camera. So, George.
I love sorting out the diabetics in the wild.
Is this a sport? Do you go out and diabetic watch?
Yeah, you get people watching and you just look for the diabetic.
So what does this look? Are we talking about evidence that they're diabetic?
You know when you see them.
Oh, okay.
You just park this and